Let's have a look at solving equations now that involve algebraic fractions. First rule, the golden rule. Anytime we are comparing fractions, adding fractions, subtracting fractions, solving equations that involve fractions, the denominators must be identical. Okay, so let's have a look at question A, which is solve 2m on 3 minus m on 4 equals 5. Now, the first thing I'm going to do is I'm just going to rewrite this. Now, there are shortcuts, of course, but I'm going to go through the motions of showing you basically every step. Okay, 5 can be expressed as a fraction 5 over 1. Okay, now, common denominator, or the lowest common multiple of 3, 4, and 1 would be 12. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to convert all of these fractions, okay, with a common denominator of 12. Okay, so 2 on 3 is the same as 8 on 12, or 8m on 12. The pronumeral here doesn't actually get affected. We just multiply the pronumeral only. So, but the m itself just stays as m. M on 4, which is the same as 1m on 4. Okay, that's just 3m on 12. And 5 on 1 is the same as 60 on 12. Now that the denominators are all identical, when we're dealing with an equation, the denominators actually don't count. Okay, and that's why it's so important to get the denominators identical. Why don't they count? Because there's actually a step that I've omitted, which is if we multiply every one of these by 12, right, every one of these terms by 12, as long as you're doing the same thing to every term, the 12s actually cancel. Okay, so just for those that are wondering, oh, how come I could just cross out these 12s? It's actually because I could multiply every term by the same number, which is 12, by the same constant, and it will cancel out the denominator. In other words, the denominator will just become 1, and we don't need to show that. So now that the denominators have been cancelled out, 8m minus 3m is equal to 60. Okay, so I might just put arrows here. Okay, 5m is equal to 60, therefore m is equal to 12. Okay, it's very, very important that you verify that you got the right answer. In other words, that the correct solution is m equals 12. And I might show you maybe just a little neat little thing you can do with the calculator. You notice that there's letters in red up sort of above that sort of the second row of keys here from the bottom. You can see the A, B, C, D, you know, the X, Y, M. What I can do is I can substitute or use basically algebraic substitution. First of all, by storing the 12 into the memory location M. Okay, so that one there. We're going to use this RCL and STO key to do that. Okay, so I'm going to press Shift STO. Okay, and then the letter M. And you should see this on your calculator screen. I might just put the light there just so you can see that a little bit better. Yep. Okay. Now we can do the algebra by substitution. Okay. So what we're going to do is we're going to type in the original equation, check left-hand side and right-hand side that they are identical. All right. So 2. Now to type in the letter, you press alpha and then m. Okay. Over 3 minus, again fraction, m over 4. Press equals, we get 5, and that equals the right hand side of 5.